Okay, so let's start on chapter 2 of Salesforce. Right now, I'm logged into my Salesforce account and you can see it's a home screen. So we're trying to find out where I can go and change the company information. So the company that I'm logged in or the company that I work for. Let's say, for instance, it wants to see where the company can change the time, where the company can change the location of the company, and let's see where we can do that. So, for example, right now we're at the home screen of Salesforce. You can see data that's part of the Salesforce account. In order to change or look for the company information, you can go to Setup Wizard here, where the navigation is. Click on Setup, click on Setup again. Okay, and then you see this panel up on the left-hand side. You can search company. And on the bottom here, you can see company information. So under company settings, there is going to be business hours, calendar settings, and company information. Right now, we're looking for company information. Click on company information. All right, and now you can see when I created the company I used my own name, Neil. All right, so let's edit the company information. Click on the edit button that's up here. Right, and all the red check marks are going to be stuff that's required. For example, the organization name is going to be required, and you have the option to put in the phone, fax, division, contact name. Let's see what else. Street, address, zip code, country, and then default location. Default default language. You can also have the option to click on here and change different languages. So for example, if you're in France and you speak French and you do business in French, you can change it to French and then save it. Once you save it, the updates will happen. But I do not know French, so we're going to keep it as English. English, okay. And then default time zone. So right now we're in Texas, and Texas time zone is going to be Central Standard Time. Okay, and let's see what else we can change around here. We have activate multiple currencies. So with activate multiple currencies, I noticed that you only have the option to do it once. Once you activate it, then you don't have the option to go reverse back and have only one currency. It might be something that is just in the developer edition, but I think it's more of a business thing. Once you start having other currencies and different data with that, then it gets much more difficult to change back to just using one currency because that data still exists. What happens to that data um, when you need to refer back? So, like 3 years ago, if you started taking in currency from Mexico, like pesos, then you were doing business in pesos and you were doing business in dollars. After a while, you stopped doing the business in the Mexico location. Then you need to just start using dollars. But that data still exists where transactions were taken in pesos. Therefore, it becomes much more difficult to stop using pesos. With that, that's the reason why I see while activating multiple currencies is something that you should think about and make sure that the company decides on it and knows that this is not changeable. Once you do it, you want to continue with it. This is a decision that needs to be made in the higher up change. All right, after that, let's see what else we can change. And you can do receive newsletters from Salesforce and admin newsletters, or you can not receive any newsletters. I, I, I don't like junking up my emails. So if it's not something that I think it's actively something that I would use, then I don't think I should subscribe to it. Easy as that. Right, let's save it. All right, so now we have default language, English. Fiscal year starts in January, you can edit that as well. And then Salesforce account. Um, so the main thing with this part of it, licenses wise, Salesforce, you have 2 licenses. That's what you get with the developer edition. Um, Next few videos, we will discuss also money and currency changes, rate changes, because money's not constant. The dollar value compared to pesos or dollar value compared to Indian rupees keeps fluctuating. Therefore, you need a location to adjust this. We'll show you that as well in the next few videos. All right, let's see what else there is up here. Okay, so now you know how to go to your company information, change your location, change your time and date, and also know where to change currency information, where if you want to use multiple currencies, if you're doing business throughout international waters, or if you're doing business with different countries, this is where you would go. You would go to company information and check the multiple currencies. In another video, we'll explain where to change the currency fluctuation and the rates changes. All right, well, thank you for watching my video. Let's keep learning about Salesforce. Thank you.